The starter seems like it's binding up in there. For some reason, it's just pulling down so much that it won't get enough spark to fire. So, you hear that? It's not. It's just. It's really pulling down the battery. So, it's got so much pull on the starter that it's pulling away from the coil, and I'm not allowing it to start. So I'm gonna have to pull all of it back down and try to find out what's going on with that starter gear, why it's binding up. I just ain't felt like doing it.
And this is off because you're working on it. So the fuse board, tell me about the fuse board.
I need to get a fuse board and then run all the accessories and everything to the fuse board, because right now everything is directly wired to the battery. So if anything shorted out, this bike would just go up in smoke.
So somebody had a really poor design on that. I mean, they designed the bike is beautiful.
There's no fuses on the bike, so if you ever have any shorts, it will burn all the wiring up.
Well, why in the world would it be designed like that?
Why? You'll have to ask the person that did it.
So they did a great job on the body of the bike. I mean, the body of the bike is beautiful, but they just wired everything directly to the batteries?
Yep, everything goes directly to the battery. So if there's any shorts, and see, when that time that I fired it up and I took it for a ride, it started crapping out real bad, and I didn't know what it was. But when I was standing there, I noticed a spark, and it was coming out from behind the ignition. And anyway, ever since then, I haven't been able to get it started since then. After noticing the arc behind the ignition, since then that starter gear fell out. And I put it back in, and now it binds up. So I got to fix that issue, and then I got to fix the wiring issue. And maybe in the future I can get this paint redone on it. So,
you mean just repaint it the same color?
I imagine it to be the same color.
Because I love that purple. I mean, I love. I
don't see me color changing it, but I don't like all this black tape going down the center of it.
Well, is that trying to cover up something, you think?
Probably.
So this black tape is trying to cover something up, maybe.
I'm not saying it is, but probably.
Mm-hmm.
Unless somebody just felt like putting black tape on it. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to imitate carbon fiber.
Oh, okay.
And it goes down the center of the fender, too. So I don't feel anything underneath it or any dents, but... Anyway, so I'd like to have all that off, and then there's a chip right there. Then these, I want to take those off, and I'll take that off. So,
what is this?
Somebody had these blinkers wired, so you'd have to go like this to blink.
I've never seen anything like that before. What's the purpose of that?
To blink.
I mean, I've never seen a blinker.
Instead of holding your hand up and going like this, making a right turn and going like this for a left turn and like that for a stop. Most people in the planet don't even know what hand signals are. But when you're riding a bike, when you're and you want to make a left turn, you go like this. If you want to make a right turn, you go like that. If you want to stop, you go like this. But if you saw somebody going down the street and you saw that, would you know what they were doing? Chances are you wouldn't. So, anyway, apparently whoever put all this on there didn't know how to use hand signals or figured that he would just put blinkers on there so in case people didn't know.
But why wouldn't, but
anyway,
I
that's
thought
the way you're supposed to wire it up, like this one here. See, it's got all the buttons up here for left and right, and it's got flashers. Now that one don't even have any. So either I do it like this and put all the flashers and the relays on it where it actually operates like it should from factory, or I'll just strip it down and make it like that one over there. But I tell you I'm going with the strip down because that would be the quickest, the easiest, and the cleanest. So I take these back off and put them on my new Freightliner that I'm going to get. And maybe I'll put them on my mirrors.
On your mirrors. Yeah, I don't think, if I was behind a motorcycle, I'm not sure I would understand the signals either.
Yep. If you're ever riding and you see a guy go like this, that means he's fixing to make a left-hand turn. If you see him going like this, you know he's going to make a right-hand turn. If you see him going like this, that means he's fixing to stop. That means like this. See, stop. But he's telling you behind you that he's stopping so you don't run over him.
Wow. Well, I think that the general public should learn those signals, I guess.
Well, the general public's supposed to know those signals, but they don't get me started on what the general public should do.
Okay, so yeah. See, when I'm thinking turn signals, Stephen, I guess I was thinking turn signals like right here, like
not turn signals. They're turn signals, not turd signals.
Stephen, I did not say turd signals. I said turn signals.
Signal is when you're going, oh,
Stephen.
Oh.
But I guess I was just thinking that most motorcycles did have signals on them.
Most of them from the factory do.
But when
that's a factory bike right there, so I don't know why it don't have any.
So, but people who custom build, I would leave them off.
Some custom builders leave them off. It all depends what state you live in. If they require them or not.
Mm.
If your state you live in requires them, then you're probably going to have them.
Well, it is almost springtime. We're about a month away from spring, so that's kind of exciting. That'll be motorcycle weather, right? Like you said, in the winter, people aren't really thinking about riding motorcycles in the winter, but in the spring, they would like to bring out their motorcycles, right?
My Gorilla Glue ran out, so I won't be able to put any hair on.
I don't understand.
Here's a blinker. Blink, 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 blink. It came off one of my flatbeds.